So generally I find that like the team that configures the CRM does it in a way that makes sense for them, but they're not really looking at like the whole company picture. They're not really keeping in mind the sales teams and the marketing teams and what they need from the CRM. And typically it is like the sales team that needs it the most. So how do we set up the CRM in a way that supports the sales team?
The sales team usually hates the CRM the most of all teams. And I think that's because they're often not the ones that set it up. They're busy selling. Like, why would they be in there trying to configure the CRM? And so sometimes that responsibility falls to like marketing or to finance or some rando third-party consultant that does not understand your business. And so what that often means is sales logs in to a tool that in theory is there to help them, but actually it's like a time suck and it's complicated and it's frustrating. And there's nothing worse than like closing a deal. You're so pumped about it. And then someone's like getting after you because it's not exactly correct in the CRM. So deflating. I think that happens when the CRM was not implemented or set up or configured with sales in mind. That is often a dynamic that is always trying to be resolved within a company where who's in charge of it? Is it finance? Is it marketing? Whoever wins that battle, usually it's pretty well optimized for them. And then it's not so easy to use for the other teams.
Yeah, I typically find that the perspective, like the way the sales team sees the CRM is more of an IT tool or something that like the CRM is just a chore that they have to do every day. So they're trying to sell, they're trying to do their work, but every day they have to keep the managers happy and do whatever chore they need to do in the CRM to keep it updated. But the magic happens.
And it'll feel like a chore
Yeah,
if it's not clear what the value of it is to you. If I'm a
right.
seller, what am I getting out of using it?
Right. And the real like value of the CRM, the magic happens when the CRM becomes like a resource for the sales team to use to accelerate their selling, to accelerate their productivity.
Yeah.
When the CRM is able to surface the things that the sales team needs and like essentially optimize their day, when they can use the CRM to optimize their own workflow, that's when, the value happens and it's no longer a chore to use Salesforce or HubSpot to like keep your deals up to date. It really is like a tool or a resource that it just makes the sales team's lives easier, which isn't something that you'd expect to hear about
Yeah.
Salesforce, but really there is a world where Salesforce makes the team's life easier.